What is up, guys? T-Man here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Chase to the Championship. So today, I'm going to be playing a little bit more with the Charge Book team. So I was playing a little bit with this team last week. Of course, this is the team that I used in the last International Challenge. I believe the next one is actually coming up relatively soon, so I should be streaming that when I have the chance to. And you can be looking for that on my Twitch channel. So yeah, I'm going to chill out a little bit more with the Charge Book team this week. Gonna get another Pokemon analysis up later in the week. But for now, we have a team of Ninetales, Garchomp, Tapu Fini, Gengar, Marowak, and Talonflame. So there's a lot of things that Ducks hit really hard, but there's the Ninetales, and there's that Fini that I'm gonna have to deal with the Marowak being a little bit of an issue. All right. So I think like both parts of the team would be really good. Tapu Koko, like volt switching around, would be really good, as well as Ducks. But he has Marowak and Ninetales. I have to play around those two switching in and out, while I have my two switching in and out. And I'm debating if I want to just go with like Porygon Z stuff and try and just, you know, nuke the Fini and then start attacking the Talonflame. But the only problem there is that PZ is so slow, and I don't know if I want to go into Trick Room. I really don't think it's the best idea. I'm going to leave Tapu Koko Golduck with Pelipper in the back. And then, do I want to bring Charjabug or PZ? I think I have to bring PZ just in case I do happen to lose Tapu Koko for some reason. I need to take out the Fini. Since I'm going to have a hard time taking out the Fini without Koko, or even with Koko, as long as Marowak is sitting on the field and cause trouble. I'm just hoping that by leading Koko and Golduck, I'm basically forcing him to bring in the Marowak if he leads Fini. So we're actually going to see Ninetales as the lead. So here, I can kind of just go for a Volt Switch onto one of the two slots. Because I want to get Pelipper in. What do I want to target? Like, I always have the potential to just switch into Pelipper on the Golduck slots. I'm not sure if he'd you know, risk the Flare Blitz into that slot. I could also just Volt Switch off the Talonflame. I think what I want to do is go for Protect with Golduck and try and Volt Switch off the Ninetales, break the Focus Sash. I also don't want to take a Supersonic Sky Strike on the Golduck slot. So getting the Protect here I think would be pretty nice if he does decide to target Golduck down with that. Worst case scenario here is Flare Blitz on Tapu Koko and Protect from Ninetales. I think that's pretty unlikely though, because he's at like really big risk from the Koko. Like Talonflame's probably more at risk than the Ninetales just to the Focus Sash. Alright, so Golduck's gonna Protect. That's probably the only thing that's protecting. Talonflame's gonna Brave Bird the Koko. Alright. How much damage does this do? Almost nothing. Yeah, and I'll just Volt Switch into Pelipper here. If he goes for a Blizzard, I think I'm fine with that, just because I stop Aurora Veil from going up here. But I do believe he's probably just going to go for Blizzard, trying to get the damage output. He's probably doubling Tapu Koko to try and pick up a knockout. Yeah. Does he connect? No, that's actually really good. Really good. Alright, let's Skull Talonflame. I think I want to Brine Ninetales, or I want to go for Tailwind, one of the two. I'm still afraid of the Talonflame just going for Sky Strike into Golduck. That definitely has the potential to pick up a knockout. I am bulky though, and Talonflame's not that strong, so let's go for Tailwind. Yeah, I'm more afraid of the Ninetales switching out here. Talonflame actually gets Protect though. So what did Ninetales go for? Freeze Dry into Pelipper. Alright. I think I'm fine with that. I was afraid it was going to be the Golduck. So I think Golduck's more important in this matchup, as long as I have rain on the field. I still want to Skull the Talonflame, I think. Do I switch to PZ? Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to PZ just so I can keep rain on the fields. I'm afraid of Ninetales potentially switching out here. That I'm also afraid of maybe Talonflame switching out into Tapu Fini, but it didn't. So we'll get the Skulldove, get the knockout here. And I assume this is probably just a freeze dry into Golduck. Yeah. Alright, so that's fine. What comes in here? I guess Gengar would be the one thing I don't want to see. So I can handle Marowak with Golduck. I can Breakneck Blitz a Fini if it comes in. Yeah, Marowak comes in though. So I'm just going to go for Scald into Marowak. And I think I'm going to try attack the Ninetales. I really don't see any reason not to, so. Yeah, unless Gengar's coming in on the Ninetales slot, I should be pretty safe here. But like I said, if he brought Gengar, I thought he would have brought it in this turn. Maybe save the Marowak for later in the game. Yeah, just because Gengar could be in the back if it doesn't have a Focus Sash, because you bring Gengar in if you thought you could take 2 hits. But yeah, if he's something else random, like a Z move or something like that. But yeah, no Protect, so it's just gonna be a double knockout this turn. Oh, okay. So that's sped. Put the knockout on Golduck. This is fine. I'm up 3 mons to 1. My only worry is Gengar, since I don't have a way to hit Gengar with the PC. Let's go into Coco, see what it is. It's Fini though, so we're fine. Yeah, my one fear was it being some like, I don't know, Scarf Gengar, because then you could outspeed the Coco Sludge Bomb and outspeed the Pelipper and Sludge Bomb. I'd have the chance to protect and Hurricane the Gengar, but that probably wouldn't put him on knockout. So, but with being Fini, I'm pretty safe here. Just go for Thunder and Breakneck. So that should just be game here. Yeah, with the you might think it's weird that I'm playing around something or worried about something so little as like a Scarf Gengar, like an obscure item on a pretty obscure mon in this format, but you know, it's something I have seen on like ladders before. So it's like having that kind of thing in the back of my mind, just like be cautious of it just in case it is there. Yeah. Thunder just picks up a knockout like it does on most Fini, and yeah, that was pretty straightforward game. Opponent really didn't do any switching that game, which is pretty vital to the Weather War, so yeah, pretty clean game there. I'm still wondering what the item was in the Talonflame. Maybe it was like something like banned, and I just didn't realize because no, it wasn't because it protected. I still don't know what the item was. It could have been you know, a Z move, but I really do not know. Alright, next one. Yeah, that's one of the things I hate the most is playing against Marowak teams, just because you have Charge Bug and you have Coco. It's like I have Pelipper and Golduck. I can deal with the Marowak really easy. It just becomes the largest game of chicken. It's like, when will the Marowak be on the field? When can I attack it? Will he switch? Will he not? And there's never really like safe plays in those games because the Marowak can always be on the field or off the field, and if I ever call it right, I just take a knockout because generally the Marowak teams are weak to Koko if they lose the Marowak. Alright, but we're gonna get more Ninetales, so it's Ninetales, Kartana, Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko, Garchomp, and Arcanine. So I actually think this is a little bit more threatening. I think I want to go with Koko and Pelipper. I think that's pretty fair. Could also go into Trick Room here. I think this could be a pretty nice Trick Room game. Let's do Hariyama, Porygon Z, Pelipper, and Golduck. I think that's actually a pretty good combination. Yeah, getting to Trick Room just allows me to deal with the Kartana a lot easier. Just fake it out on turn 1 in Trick Room, and there shouldn't be really too much I'm afraid of. Do I want to bring Golduck or Koko? I said Koko. Yeah, I think I bring Koko just in case I have to deal with the Fini later. Yeah. And I have a lot to hit the Garchomp in Trick Room. Yeah, I can always Hyper Beam it, I can Break Deck Blitz it, I can Close Combat it with the Guts boost, so I can do a lot of damage to Garchomp. Garchomp's the main reason I would have wanted to bring Golduck there, just having a way to hit it with Ice Beam. Alright, so we get Tapu Fini, Kartana. Alright. So I think this is a pretty simple just fake out onto the Kartana. And then... Is that Misty Seed? Oh man. Alright, alright. Maybe I fake out the Fini then. Yeah, I'm gonna fake out the Fini. Just because... Yeah. Just because I don't want to take a Moonblast, and since he's Misty Seed, he's probably bulkier. Alright, he did protect Fini though. So what did Cart go for? Cart went for Sacred Sword into PC. I should be fine there. Just barely fine, but I'm fine. I always forget that's like a roll on PC. I need to make my PC a little bit bulkier. So I'll go for the Close Combat, and I'll go for the Breakneck Blitz. He's going to have to switch in something on the Fini slot to take that. Also on the Kartana slot. Yeah, basically the whole thing here is that he has to switch out his Kartana. He's going to lose his Misty Seed boost. Yeah, and Ninetales will knock out the PC. So let's see if he switched out Tapu Fini here. No, he didn't. So I'll bring Ninetales down to its Focus Sash, and I'll be able to just knock out the Porygon, or the Tapu Fini with Porygon Z. Yeah, that was a rough turn for my opponent since he had to switch out something. Missing the knockout on PC was pretty bad, so I'm pretty sure that is a roll if he is like max attack. I didn't think he would be because he is Misty Seed. You need a little bit of bulk to actually take advantage of the Misty Seed, much like Assault Vest did. It's the same exact calc, so. Alright. So we get the knockout there. I still don't have Flame Orb activated. So part of me wants to switch in Koko, but I am in Trick Room. That's the only thing that's worrying me a little bit. I'm gonna bring in Pelipper. Yeah, he brings in Garchomp. So I know his last mon is Kartana. I also know that it doesn't have a Focus Sash or a Misty Seed anymore. So I think my play is probably just double the Garchomp here. I'm not too threatened by the Ninetales. Do I have Brian or do I have Hurricane? I think I have Brian here. So this close combat should still bring Garchomp below half. Alright. So we do see the switch. And alright, we're gonna get the double here. Yeah, that's definitely enough to pick up the knockout with Brian. I should have at least 2 turns of Trick Room left, so this should just be game. I just quick close combat on the Kartana and Brian the Ninetales. Yeah, I'm just gonna double check my Trick Room turns, but yeah, he should have no way around this. Alright. Yeah, I have 2 turns of Trick Room left. This is actually perfect. So I just close combat cart and Brian the Ninetales. I actually probably expect a forfeit here, because I don't think there's anything my opponent could do. They had to hit a double protect. Yeah, unless both get doubles, there's no way for him to win. Like, even if one or the other gets the double, then I can just kind of pick up knockouts. But no protects, he's just gonna let us Mongs go down. So that was a good game. There was like that turn 1 like completely hinges on whether or not Pregnancy lives, and that was kind of a bad assumption that I just would live it. I probably should have faked out the Kartana, knowing that my Hariyama would live a Moonblast unless it was Specs Feeny. So a little bit of a risky turn 1, but it did work out in my favor, and that's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, if it does work out, I win turn 1. If it doesn't, I lose. So a little bit risky, but we'll take it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for me on this episode. I'm actually going to be switching it up little different teams later on in the week. I'm going to try and build for that. But besides that, that is it. Be on the lookout. Make sure you like and comment on this video. You can subscribe when you want to see more content. And I'll see you guys next time.